let's take a closer look at some river rock, how to make it look natural, how to install it. So the main key here is to dig some contour, lay down some fabric. We're going to set the biggest rocks first, add some dimension with about 3-inch size rock or so, even a little bit bigger. Go down from that to about a 1.5 to 2-inch rock, and then we're going to finish it off with some pea gravel or torpedo, the smallest rock. That'll give us a nice contrast between the different sizes and create a really natural look that is easy to maintain as well. In this example, on the edge of a paving stone patio, we're going to use about 3 to 6-inch cobbles to start and just create some interest. So we're going to group them together, create some low spots that meander in through the middle. So kind of grouping it on the sides so that we have sort of a barrier between the mulch and the river rock detail. And then we're using the finest gravel, so we call it pea gravel or torpedo, as the water. So that's going to fill in the lowest spots. And that fine texture really kind of adds and feels like water when it's all done. I find it best to work it in a little bit. We don't want to mix too much of it together because we do want to keep that contrast between the larger and medium versus the small sizes of rock in there. But I do like to mix it in, fill in some of the voids. That's really going to help it to be easily maintained, because we're going to take a blower to this after and clean it out when it collects leaf debris and that kind of stuff. So take your time to kind of work it around. And this is after a full year, so you can see the leaf debris in there. So we're just going to take a simple blower to it. I just have a little electric one here. Just try to blow out any of that leaf material that is collecting on the surface. The more often we do this, the easier it is. The finer gravel will get blown around a little bit. It's not the end of the world as long as we're careful and we get most of that leaf debris out of there. Create a nice clean look. So I definitely like to take as much inspiration as possible from natural rivers when you're going hiking, that kind of stuff. Really take a look at how the water's flowing naturally and the different sizes and contrasts of gravel. So let's take a look at a couple other kind of add-ons to a classic river rock detail. And the first one is paired with a hidden drainage. So in this case, there's actually a perforated pipe system with clear crush wrapped in fabric underneath this, allowing it to free drain really quickly on the edge of the patio. And just keeps it really nice and dry on that edge. It's going to drain any excess water from the patio and the garden bed as well. So the river rock detail doubles as a drainage trench. And just an example of a nice finished river rock motif. You can add in some boulders on the edge of a patio, or a little drainage channel in this case. Create some nice natural interest as a dry feature. And also I want to show you some lighting we can add as well. So kind of a nice little bonus is to actually drill a hole with our hammer drill and use like a deck light as a little hidden accent light that we can incorporate anywhere in our river rock motif, ideally on the edge of one of those higher spots, overlooking sort of a lower area of pea gravel to really denote kind of the differences in height and contrast. And we can kind of use light to play with that as well. So have some fun with it, keep it natural. Talk to you soon.